Today, I combined Shaquille O'Neal and Victor Wembanyama into one player, creating Victor O'Neal, a 7'4" big man who can score inside, block shots, shoot the three. Basically, he can do everything. But let me explain to you all the process of how I created this player. Essentially, I went through all the attributes, and whoever had the higher stat between Shaq and Wemby, I went ahead and gave Victor O'Neal that attribute. I did the same for tendencies and also badges. I used all-time Lakers Shaq and then rookie Wemby here in 2K to create this player, just so you all know where I got the stats from. Now that we got all that talking out the way, let's get into this simulation. I have a feeling Victor O'Neal is about to take over the league. Also, for the first 10 seasons of his career, O'Neal will be with the San Antonio Spurs, because that's where Wembanyama's playing right now. But for the final 10 years of his NBA career, I'm gonna have Victor make his way over to the Lakers, because that's where Shaq saw a lot of success in his NBA career. But in the meantime, Victor O'Neal is going to have his hands full trying to carry the San Antonio Spurs to the playoffs. Let's see if he can do it. I have to say, this first season for Victor O'Neal has been very impressive. I mean, he took the sorry San Antonio Spurs to the NBA playoffs. It wasn't enough to win MVP in year one, but man, the stats definitely jumped off the page as O'Neal averaged 25 points, 15 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks. Incredible stuff. Also, Victor O'Neal got DPOY in year one and was named to All-NBA First Team. And the Spurs won 46 games, making the play-in. I thought we were about to be in the playoffs, but then we ended off the season on a 5-game losing streak. Hopefully, we can make it out of this play-in game against the Los Angeles Clippers. But even if we lose here, we'll have a second chance. But Victor O'Neal wasn't about to lose in a play-in game. Come on, man. 30-18 in this one to lead us to the NBA playoffs, where we'll be taking on the Golden State Warriors in round 1. Now, this is a series where Victor should be able to eat. There is no one on this team with the size to handle O'Neal. Game 1 of the series will go to us. Warriors take game 2. They also take game 3. And we win game 4. So we're all tied up at 2 apiece, headed into game 5. Let's see if Victor has what it takes in a big game. And it looks like we're going to get our first chance to see Victor O'Neal in action here in game 5. It's a 2-point game, about 2 minutes remaining as Steph Curry lets a mid-range fly and knocks it down. All right, Victor, it's time to see you go to work. He's going to get it in the post. He's double-teamed, kicks it out to Keldon Johnson. Johnson is defended by Thompson. Keldon will get the screen from O'Neal. O'Neal rolls to the basket, and that's too easy. Nice little pick and roll to put us back within 2. Now we got to figure out a way to stop Steph Curry, which is much easier said than done. Curry to the basket. Short jumper is off. Good rebound from O'Neal. He'll give it up to Sohan. Sohan attacking Kuminga. Gonna swing it over to Jones. Trey Jones looking for Wembanyama in the post. It's gonna go down to him, and that's too easy. Beautiful post work. All tied up here. About a minute remaining. Steph Curry with the rock. He's gonna spin. Curry finds Capella on the 3-point line, but he can't shoot it, so it'll go to Paul. Paul over to Curry. Steph finds Thompson wide open, and Klay knocks it down. That'll give the Golden State Warriors a 3-point lead. You can never afford to leave one of the greatest shooters of all time wide open. I think we're going to Wemby here again. Wembanyama in the post and one! Or sorry, Victor O'Neal. My bad, I got a little confused. O'Neal free throw is cash. You don't hear that often. So we are all tied up here. Victor O'Neal has been unstoppable in the clutch so far. Curry gonna pull a mid-range and knock it down. Speaking of unstoppable, Steph Curry has been great in his own right in the clutch. Here comes Victor O'Neal looking for an answer here. Solid defense from Clint Capella on the perimeter. He'll swing it over to Vassell. Devin Vassell going to the basket on Curry. Misses the layup. O'Neal bobbles the rebound. Now we get it back. O'Neal's mid-range is off. No. Dang it, man. We're down by 2 points here, and now one of the greatest shooters ever in Steph Curry is going to go to the foul line. And we know he's going to make these, so it's going to be a 2-possession game. Now, luckily, we do have 2 timeouts left, and it seems like Victor O'Neal has been pretty much unstoppable in the paint, so maybe we go to him, look for a quick 2, and hope that Curry somehow misses a free throw, or we could just go for the 3 ball. But Victor O'Neal's 3-point shot isn't incredible, so I don't love the idea of doing that. Jeremy Sohan into Devin Vassell. Vassell gonna ball fake, get the screen from Wembanyama. He swings it over to Keldon Johnson for a three. He misses. Now it's rebounded. Back out to Vassell. Vassell misses. Another rebound for O'Neal. Back out to Johnson. Now it goes to Vassell. Y'all suck. Y'all suck. He grabbed about 114 offensive rebounds just for y'all to miss every single shot. Bro, put me on the floor. I'm knocking one of those shots down. Let's be honest. 32 points, 19 rebounds for Victor O'Neal, but we still lose. Bro, his teammates are so sorry. This is actually terrible. Hopefully we can win game 6 though, because if we don't, our season is over with. We've got a 2-point game here, 21 seconds to go. Let's jump in. Season on the line. Golden State Warriors have the basketball. Clint Capella gonna give it into Steph Curry. Warriors have no timeouts left here. It'll be interesting to see if they go for a 2 or 3. Curry's taking his time. He's about to game us, isn't he? Steph needs to make his move soon. He'll get the screen from Kuminga, pull a fading 3. Oh, it's off! We're going to a game 7. Bro, I thought he was about to hit the coldest game winner of all time. But we get lucky, and we're moving on to a game 7 here. 27-15 from Victor O'Neal in this one. And now O'Neal has a chance to knock off one of the all-time greats in Steph Curry in the first round. That would be historic for a rookie. I mean, he obviously isn't your average rookie, but nonetheless. Yeah, Steph wasn't about to let that happen, though. We get cooked. Victor O'Neal was incredible in his playoff debut, though. 5 offensive rebounds per game is insanity. But no matter how good he was on the glass, he can't make up for how trash his teammates were, bro. That play where Devin Vassell and Keldon Johnson were going brick for brick, oh my gosh, that was absolutely awful. And unfortunately, the team didn't really get our guy any help this summer. Oh, I take it back. We have Bojan Bogdanovic. We traded for him. Why? Laker legend Gabe Vincent is here. But yeah, pretty much everything will be on Victor O'Neal's shoulders this season. Let's get into year 2. Season is wrapped. Luka wins MVP. There's Victor O'Neal with another DPOY. This year he upped his rebounding to 16 boards a night, upped his scoring to 27 a night, the blocks over 3 a night. Incredible stuff. And this year we were the 5 seed. We won less games than last season, but I guess the West was just a little bit weaker. And in the first round we'll be taking on the Utah Jazz. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man, I think we got this one. I mean, they do have Spicy P, but come on, we can clamp up the spin move, Merchant. We're down 2-1 early. We will tie it up at 2 apiece. This is where everything went wrong last year. When we lost that game 5 versus Golden State, it was pretty much over with after that. So hopefully we can win this one. And we are going to just barely scrape out the win. Victor O'Neal with 45 and 16. Oh my gosh, the foul Merchant. 21 of 24 from the line. 8 blocks. This stat line is insanity. He was close to having a 5x5. He just needed 2 more steals. Wow. I mean, I don't know what I expected when I combined Shaq and Wembanyama. Obviously, the player was going to be great. Bro, it's been crazy so far. And this game 6 is pretty close, so we should jump in. I mean, we've got a chance to make it to the second round for the first time in this video. So let's see if Victor O'Neal can finish the job. It's not going to be easy. We're down by 5 here, about 1:30 left. So we definitely need some stops. Here comes Pascal Siakam. He'll swing it over to Keontae George. George is looking for Pascal in the post here. He's going to find him. Pascal has the size advantage as well. He's going to spin the signature spin move. He'll fake, take a tough shot, and get it to go. Good defense, better offense there. Big bucket from Siakam. Now we're down by 7. Gabe Vincent down to O'Neal. That's easy, bro. It's just too easy. If we can get a stop, we might be in this game. Pascal Siakam barreling his way to the basket. Gonna pick it up, take a tough shot, and miss it. That's a quick stop. That's exactly what we needed. Ball will go to Branham. Branham gonna swing it over to O'Neal. Short jumper is good. Come on, man. Victor O'Neal simply the best player in the game. We're only down by 3 now. Just get another stop and we'll really be in business. Here comes Pascal Siakam. Siakam to the basket. That's such a tough shot. He misses. Kessler the board. Goes back up. Misses. Gets another board. Come on, Victor. You're the league leader in boards. You can't be giving up these opportunities. Keontae George misses. We'll grab the rebound. Now it goes to Malachi Branham. Branham over to Sumner. Now it goes down to O'Neal for the layup. He's literally a glitch. This man does not miss. He's putting the team on his back. And now we've got a foul here. Even if they make both free throws, we'll have a 1-possession game. We also have a timeout. It's not too bad of a situation to be in. But Keontae, it would be huge if you missed a free throw here. First one is good. Second one for George is also good. So now we're going to call our last timeout. We haven't seen Victor O'Neil attempt any threes in the hopping games just yet. But maybe this will be the first time. We could definitely use a 3-ball to tie this one up. Jeremy Sohan is inbounding the ball. It's going to go into Vassell. Vassell will ball fake. Now it goes to Sohan, back to Vassell, over to Jones. Trey Jones going to the basket here. He's getting absolutely clamped. He finds Keldon with a bit of room, and Keldon misses. Bro, oh my gosh. Victor O'Neil's teammates are just absolutely sorry. These guys couldn't throw a rock in the ocean. It's bad. So now we're headed to a winner-go-home Game 7 here in the first round. All right, we're doing pretty well so far. We've got a good lead. Just hold on to it and we'll move on. No way I almost blew that lead. All right, we will get the win though. Victor O'Neil with 27 and 17 in this one. Wow, this has been an incredible playoffs. 31 PPG, 15 rebounds per game. And in round 2, we'll be taking on Denver. Victor O'Neil versus Jokic. Now, obviously, it's very difficult to stop the Joker, but if there was going to be a guy to do it, it'd be Victor O'Neil. Game 1 will go to the Nuggets. Okay, yeah, we're not stopping Jokic. We're not stopping Jokic. Oh my gosh. We get absolutely cooked here by the Denver Nuggets. Let me see. What was Victor O'Neil doing? He was good in Game 1, good in Game 2. I mean, yeah, it seems like he plays some good hoops, but his teammates just didn't really show up the way he needed them to. So ultimately, we are going to end up losing here. At least we made the second round, though. Last year, we lost in round 1. Hopefully, the front office can get our guy Victor some help, though, because that would obviously be huge. We did draft Ace Bailey, who's usually great in these simulations. It's going to take him a couple years, but he can become a superstar alongside Victor O'Neil. So that's a great pickup. Season is wrapped. Luka wins MVP. Victor O'Neil DPOY. Bro, he's got to take away that MVP title from Luka soon. Nonetheless, we were the 4th seed. This was a good year for the team. We cracked 50 wins for the first time in this video. And in round 1, we'll be taking on the Houston Rockets. I mean, we have the best player in the series, but obviously the supporting cast around that player isn't exactly great. So this could be tough. We're off to a great start early, though. Unfortunately, Houston's coming right back. We're all tied up here. We win Game 5 and close it out in 6. We're moving on to round 2 for a battle against OKC. I didn't mean to simulate Game 1 there, but anyway, here we go. The Oklahoma City Avengers. Y'all know how this gets, man. We're probably about to get cooked. Down 2-0 early, down 3-0. Oh my gosh, bro. The Oklahoma City Thunder, man. 2K, y'all got to nerf them next year. Drop a patch, drop a update, please. Also, real quick, if y'all are enjoying the video so far, I'd really appreciate it if you consider subscribing. We're closing in on 40K, man. Really appreciate all y'all's support. Anyway, I was telling y'all about Ace Bailey. He's about to become a star for this team. He's going to be a game changer. We picked up Rui Hachimura as well. Isaiah Joe, Peyton Pritchard. Okay, we're getting some role players in here. We also drafted Caleb Wilson, who comes in at a 77 as a rookie. He's already the best power forward on the team, so he should get some big opportunities this year. I'm interested to see what he can do for us. Another season in the books. Luka MVP, Victor O'Neil DPOY. You know, the usual. We won 49 games this year, making us the 4th seed. We're pretty much in the same spot we were last year. Round 1, we'll be taking on New Orleans, and we lose. What happened, Victor? Rebounding dropped off crazy in the playoffs. That's not a great first round series for Victor O'Neil at all. I'm really hoping, though, that we can get him some more help. I want Ace Bailey to become that star next to O'Neil that I know he can be. I've seen him become a star in the simulation, and we need him to do that here today. Because Victor can win us regular season games, but when it comes down to the postseason, we need some role players, or maybe even potentially a second star who can step up for us. And Ace Bailey is up to an 85 at only 20 years old, so maybe he'll become that guy. We also traded for Zubac. That's a good pickup. And then Caleb Wilson's up to an 80. The team's definitely better than year 1, to say the least. So maybe this is the year we can make our breakthrough. At least make the conference finals or something. Dude, they changed the shot clock. I'm looking at the first game of the season. It says the score's 57. 45-second shot clock? I'm gonna change that back in the off season, bro. But why in the world would the NBA ever do something like that? 2K, that should just be removed as a rule change. I think there would be about 3 fans in the stands if the final score of a game was 20 29-47. Y'all can't be serious, bro. My bad, I didn't notice that rule change, bro. Shea just won MVP, averaging 13 points per game. Well, we did win 48 games this year. I'm not hopping into any games these playoffs unless we get like a game 7 in the finals. We do make it out of round 1, but bro, I'm not trying to watch these games with a 45-second shot clock. Yeah, we lost in 6 in round 2 to OKC anyway. Victor O'Neal averages a groundbreaking 12 points per game, and now we can change this rule back, bro, because oh my goodness. Well, I'm happy the game I love is back. And also, I do think it's important to note that Victor O'Neal is headed into year 6. Still no championships in San Antonio. And after year 10, he will be making his way over to Los Angeles. Now, this year is probably the best chance Victor O'Neal has had to win a ring with Ace Bailey up to an 87 overall. Oh my gosh. Victor O'Neal finally did it. He won MVP in his 6th season. He, of course, won DPOY as usual. And this year, we won 57 games. It was our best season yet. In the first round, oh my gosh, bro, are you kidding? This is the team we see in round 1. Luka, Kyrie, Sabonis. Like, that's a crazy 7 seed. Now, we are up 2-1 early. They'll tie it up at 2 apiece and win game 5. We win game 6. Here we go. Game 7 against Luka and company here. This isn't going to be easy. Mavs are off to a great start in this game. We are getting back in it, though. We take the lead in the 4th, and it's going to be close in these final minutes, so let's jump in. The MVP of the league can't get eliminated in the first round. That would be terrible. Currently, Victor O'Neal isn't even checked in. We got to wait on a foul or something to happen so he can get in the game. Unless he's fouled out. He's not fouled out. Okay, so we just got to wait on a stoppage of play here. Ball will go into Corey Kispert. Kispert over to Nembhard. Andrew Nembhard is defended by Kyrie. Did y'all see the Andrew Nembhard game winner? Anyway, Caleb Wilson going to absolutely smoke that layup. Here comes Rasasher. He's working his way to the basket on Kispert. Layup is off. All right, as long as the guys can put together some stops while Wemby's off the floor, that'd be huge. There goes Nembhard to the basket. He misses. Kyrie Irving bringing it up for Dallas. He's going to pull a mid-range and miss it. Zoo the rebound. I don't know why we aren't slowing things down, man. There's no reason to be going this fast when we have the lead, bro. Like, what's going on? That's a bad, costly turnover right there. Kyrie Irving down to Sabonis. Sabonis over to Doncic. Doncic fakes, puts up the layup, gets it to go. And there's Wembanyama at the scorer's table waiting to check in. Oh, this is bad. Andrew Nembhard, we need another like 30-foot three or a nice little pick and roll. There we go. Caleb Wilson with the dunk. Okay, we're back up by 3. Good stuff, guys. Now just don't let up a three-pointer. That's easier said than done with Luka on the floor. Doncic almost takes the mid-range. Instead, it's going to go to Kyrie for a midi who misses. Zoo the rebound. Now it'll go up to Kispert. Mavs are looking for one last stop here to try and stay in this game. Corey Kispert over to guard Dial. Dial looking for Wilson in the post. Wilson's going to get the ball. He's going to put up a awkward little hook, and he misses it. It's rebounded by Dallas. They'll call timeout. 13 seconds left. All right, now we'll have O'Neal on the floor for defense, so that's big. Domantas Sabonis into Luka Doncic. Luka over to Sabonis. Sabonis going to let one fly. Are you kidding? 8.7 left. We're all tied up. This is game 7 too, bro. I don't want overtime. Let's just end it right here. Get the ball to Victor O'Neal in the post. He's been unstoppable when he's close to the basket. There's the pick and roll. There we go. Oh my goodness. Victor O'Neal bringing the house down on the slam. We're up by 2 here. Still some time left from Dallas. Do not hit this, Luka. I swear, half-court game winner. Let's go. We're out of here. What a play from Victor O'Neal. An amazing slam to close this one out. 32, 12, and 5 in this one. And the exclamation point was that huge bucket at the end. We're moving on to the second round against the Houston Rockets. We're just taking on all the Texas teams here in the NBA playoffs. We're up 1-0 early. They'll win game 2 and 3. We'll take game 4 and 5. They'll take game 6. So here goes another game 7. Nothing can be easy for us in this postseason. Okay, we're playing well in game 7. It looks like we will move on. We're going to have a battle against OKC coming up here. Chet Holmgren, SGA, y'all know the team. Game 1 of the series will go to OKC. They also win game 2. We take game 3, but they win game 4 and get us out of here in 5. The Thunder have been Victor O'Neal's kryptonite in this video, and they'll go on to win the title. O'Neal. So headed into year 7, Victor O'Neal is still ringless. The good news is the team just keeps getting better and better. O'Neal has his first 90 overall teammate in Ace Bailey. Another season in the books. SGA back to winning MVP. Victor O'Neal wins the Defensive Player of the Year. Scoring dropped off a little bit, so did the rebounding, but I think that's just because our guy Ace Bailey took a big leap. Yeah, look, he's doing a lot of scoring. He's doing a lot of rebounding. Weren't as many opportunities for Victor O'Neal. Also, we got Caleb Wilson in the mix. So the stats going down isn't necessarily a bad thing because I think that these guys, Wilson and Bailey, they can really help us out. Round number 1, we're taking on the Houston Rockets. Okay, forget what I said about Caleb Wilson and Ace Bailey helping us out. We got swept. They need to get out the way and let Victor O'Neal cook. Never mind. Oh my gosh, what happened, Victor? That is not good, bro. Not a good stat line at all. Did that just say Bronny James led the Heat to the final? Oh my gosh, Bronny. Bro, if Bron retires, like, soon down the line, and then Bronny comes in and take over the league, that would be absolutely crazy. Anyway, Victor O'Neal is now headed into year 8, meaning that counting this upcoming season, he has 3 more years left here in San Antonio before it's time to leave. I'd like to see Victor O'Neal win at least 1 chip as a Spur, and then who knows, maybe he can add some more in LA. That would be ideal. Solid season for the guys this year. Wait, no DPOY for Victor O'Neal. It's Asar Thompson? What happened? Bro, the steals and blocks per game are dropping off crazy. Maybe his coach is playing him 30 minutes a game. No, we can't have that, bro. 2K, y'all gotta fix that in 2K25. Why do we have a star player playing so few minutes? That makes 0 sense. It's because you get a couple extra centers in the mix. The CPU doesn't know what to do with the rotations. CPU's got to get a little bit smarter for next year's 2K, man. But yeah, I went ahead and changed that manually. I'll keep an eye on that to make sure it's right. Anyway, in round number 1, we'll be taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. This is where Victor O'Neal will be making his way to pretty soon. And they got a pretty good squad, I have to say. They've got old Anthony Davis still holding it down at center. Game 1 will go to us. We also win game 2. They're going to take game 3, but we win game 4. And we're out of round 1. Thank you. Next up, it'll be the... Oh my gosh! Bro, the Warriors loaded up on talent. Anthony Edwards, Cat. So they basically stole 2 of the Timberwolves' best players. They also get VJ Edgecombe in the mix, D Fox, Daniel Gafford. This is a juggernaut team, and somehow we're cooking them early. We're up 3-1? We beat that team in 5. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, I know I'm supposed to be rooting for Victor O'Neal, but come on, man. Next up, it'll be the Utah Jazz, and I mean, compared to the Warriors, bro, this should be a walk in the park, and we beat the Warriors in 5. Okay, and of course, we're down 2-1 to Utah. We'll tie it up at 2 apiece. They take game 5, and we take game 6. Here we go. Winner go home game 7. Chance for Victor O'Neal to make the finals for the first time in his NBA career. And it looks like we're going to come up short. We made it close in the final few minutes, but nonetheless, it's over with, bro. Victor O'Neal's numbers went way up in the playoffs because he was actually getting the right minutes. But man, we were so close to making it to the finals, having a chance to compete for that Larry O'Brien. I can't lie, with the way things have been going in San Antonio, I can't wait for Victor O'Neal to get out of here. Just have a change of scenery. That could be exactly what he needs. I mean, in theory, this team should be good, but they're just not in the simulation. Nonetheless, we got 2 more years to go here in San Antonio, so might as well make the most of them. We have been playing incredible basketball this season. Currently, we're in March here, and we are the number 1 seed right now. I don't think the Spurs have been the 1 seed throughout the entirety of Victor O'Neal's career. And seeing as last year we made it all the way to the conference finals, this year we are playing great regular season basketball. I don't want to, get anybody's hopes up or anything, but we might mess around and win the title. Victor O'Neal wins MVP. He's back to winning DPOY. And in round number 1 of the playoffs, we'll be taking on the Denver Nuggets. We beat them in 6. Round 2, it's going to be the Los Angeles Clippers. We beat them in 5. Conference finals, we got the Lakers. Victor O'Neil will be playing there soon, and they got a squad, so I'm excited for O'Neil to play for that team. But in the meantime, we got to take them down. We're up 2-0 early. They'll win game 3 and 4. So we're all tied up, headed into a big game 5 that they win, and we win game 6. Here we go. A winner go home game 7 once again. Last time we were in this situation, we blew it. But this time, it looks like we're going to get the dub. We have a big lead in the 4th quarter, and we win this game. Victor O'Neil wins conference MVP, and we're moving on to the NBA Finals, where we'll be taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. They have Maxey, Jacoby Walter, Kadeem Malach. Solid team for sure. But are they better than us? I don't think so. We're up 2-0 early. We're up 3-0. They got one win on us in game 4, but we end up beating them in 5. Victor O'Neil is named Finals MVP. Finally, the guys did it, man. And O'Neil has one more year here in San Antonio before making his way to Los Angeles. So let's see what he can do this year, man. Going back to back would definitely be nice, and it looks like we still have our core intact, so I don't see why we can't do it. Man, we were the 1 seed back-to-back years, and Victor O'Neil, he won MVP back-to-back years. He also won DPOY back-to-back years. He's just that nice. Round 1 of the playoffs, we'll be taking on the Golden State Warriors. We sweep them. Round 2, it's going to be the Oklahoma City Thunder. Man, get them out of here. Oh, we got the Clippers. Yeah, I really think the Clippers are going to beat us and then move on to win a title. Let's be honest, bro. I heard they're dropping a new stadium. It's going to have like 8 million toilets in it or something. All of that just to win no chips. I'm sorry, Clippers fans. Hey, do y'all think Paul George is about to leave? Anyway, bro, what am I yapping about? We're in the finals. We're taking on the Atlanta Hawks, led by Paolo Banchero. Game 1 will go to us. We also win game 2. They take game 3, but we win game 4. Man, that was an easy run through the playoffs. Victor O'Neil, Finals MVP. That's 2 championships, and now it's time to head to Los Angeles. They were the 2 seed over this past season. You throw Victor in the mix, it's really going to be over with. We're about to win a bunch more titles. This Lakers team is better than the Spurs. We might have a dynasty here in LA. All our best players are under 32. Oh, it's really over with. Bro, we just won 71 games. You know who the MVP is at this point. Come on. He also won DPOY. Ended off the year on a 12-game win streak. We have Ant? I didn't even notice that, bro. Wait, we signed him on a minimum? I have never seen something like this before. I didn't know this was possible. A player this high overall. I guess he just didn't get signed in free agency because as the league just gets more and more talent, the contracts get bigger and bigger, the whole game breaks. 2K needs to fix it down the line. But bro, Anthony Edwards, the 4th best player in the league, playing for a minimum. So I feel like it's needless to say, you know, we're going to win the title. Oh my gosh. San Antonio, the revenge tour. Ace Bailey said, "We don't need you." They had "We don't need you" chants going in San Antonio as they dropped off Wembanyama and the Los Angeles Avengers. Dog, do you see this team? We lost. This would be like if the KD Warriors got bounced out in the first round by like the Clippers who had Lou Will and Montrezl Harrell. That's actually such a bad look on Victor O'Neil, bro. I can't believe we got Ant on the minimum. I've never seen something like that, and I don't know if you all noticed, but I sit in this chair simulating 2K quite a bit, so, you know, I've seen a lot of things. Let's just run it back. Maybe the issue last year was, you know, we just had too much talent. We didn't really need to have all those guys on the team. So getting rid of Ant will really be addition by subtraction. No, it won't, bro. They've been calling that man the next MJ, and I've been convinced, bro. Have y'all been seeing the way he's hooping in the playoffs? Absolutely incredible player. Love to watch him hoop out there, man. No Ant, no problem this year at all. We ended up winning 69 games. Victor O'Neil, yet another MVP. Drake Powell coming off the bench, giving us 23 a night. Asar Thompson won DPOY this time. And this year we were the number 1 seed, far and away the best team in the Western Conference. Round 1, we easily take care of Sacramento. Round 2 to be the Warriors, and we're headed to a Game 7. Spurs are waiting on us in the conference finals if we win this game. Come on, Victor O'Neil. It's time to lock in. That's what I'm talking about, man. Oh my gosh, we lost? Bro, I just simulated because I thought, oh, this is over. VJ Edgecombe hits a shot as the buzzer sounds, and we lose. Victor O'Neil goes down once again. Are you kidding me? and the Spurs almost win the title without Victor. Wow. Man, I thought it was going to be easy once Victor made his way to LA, but clearly that has not been the case. Team still looks good, so we'll see if we can put it all together this year in the postseason. Victor O'Neil did it again, another MVP, and we were the 1 seed once again. Now, clearly the regular season stuff, that doesn't matter because we have not been able to get it done in the postseason. We do make it out of round 1. Now in round 2, Victor O'Neil will get a chance to take on his former team once again. They look pretty good, I can't lie to y'all, but there's no reason we shouldn't finish the job in this series, and it looks like we're going to do exactly that. We move on to the conference finals against the Minnesota Timberwolves, who are all right for sure, but again, we've got the most talent in the league, and as a result, we're advancing to the NBA Finals, where we'll be taking on the Hawks. Victor O'Neil took on this team when he was with the San Antonio Spurs and won, and it looks like it's going to go the same way here in LA. Okay, I spoke too soon. It's a 2-2 series here. And we've got a 1-point game, 45 seconds to go here in game 5. This is a huge game for the momentum of the series. Atlanta has the ball. They're down 1. We're going to need a stop. Victor O'Neil is in the game. Manning going to give it into Boateng. He swings it over to Aldridge. Now it goes over to Petaway. Petaway will get the screen here, working his way to the basket. Tough jumpers up and off. O'Neal the rebound. It's going to go up to Drake Powell. Powell to the basket. Layup is off. Why did he rush the shot if it wasn't there? The clock is our friend. Oh, man. Here we go. It's going to go down to Manning. He misses. We get the rebound. Now we're going to the foul line. Now, even if both these free throws drop, we still will have a 1-possession game. So this is far from over with. Oh, we aren't even in the bonus yet, so they still got a foul again anyway. It's going to be Moncrief going to the line. First foul shot, all net. Good stuff. We need this second one too for sure, and he misses. Hawks could win this one with a 3-ball. Don't let us get gamed here. You got to watch out for Paolo Banchero. He's a big-time player. He makes big-time plays. Ball will go into Petaway. Not really familiar with this dude, but I mean, he might be able to shoot the ball. Petaway will get the screen from Banchero. He has room wide open, but he misses. Victor O'Neil the rebound, and that should do it. We will win game 5. All right, one more, and this series will be over. Victor O'Neil will be a champion as a member of the Los Angeles Lakers. That would be ring number 3. We've got the lead here in the 3rd. Hawks have it in the 4th. It's close in the final quarter. 3-point game here, minute 9 remaining. Championship on the line. Let's jump in. Manning gonna give it in to Petaway. Petaway will get the screen. I think he's looking for Banchero down in the post. Paolo will get it. He's going to drop step. Oh my gosh, he's too strong. Layup is good. We're down 5. Only one timeout here. Less than a minute to go. We've definitely got our backs against the wall. We need a bucket here or we could be cooked. Drake Powell with the rock. He's getting in his bag, a little bit of bag work. Now he's going to try and go to the basket here. He steps it back. Midi is off. We can't get the rebound, and I think we're done. This one is going 7. Here we go. We had a 3-2 lead in this series. Matter of fact, we were up 2-0 in this series, and now it's headed to 7. But it looks like in game 7, we're going to close this one out. Victor O'Neil is a champion as a Laker. He wins finals MVP. We had a lot of regular season success the first couple years. We were unable to win a championship in Los Angeles, but now that's just changed. Congratulations to Victor. Now, Victor O'Neil is 32 years old, so he's getting up there in age. Don't know how many more years of his prime we'll get to see. Season is wrapped. Victor O'Neil, another MVP, another DPOY. We got to get an MVP and DPOY counter going. Oh yeah, also, we won 73 games, ending off the year on a 25-game win streak. Victor O'Neil has 7 MVPs, 3 chips, and it won't tell me how many DPOYs. Let me go count those real quick. I count 11 DPOYs for Victor O'Neil. Absolute insanity, considering he's played 14 seasons. In round 1 of the playoffs, we'll be taking on the Golden State Warriors. Oh my gosh, are we going to lose? We're going to 7. We win. Okay, I was about to say, bro, 73 wins and we lose in round 1. Next up, we got the Mavs with Ant, Koa Pete, and Kelvin Graves. That's a tough squad. Game 1 will go to Dallas. We take take game 2. Dallas will win game 3. We win game 4. Dallas takes game 5, and we win game 6. Here we go, a game 7 showdown in the second round. Conference finals, the Spurs are waiting on us if we win. We've got a pretty good lead here, and it looks like we will get out of there with the dub. Victor O'Neal, 23 points. Next up is going to be the San Antonio Spurs, Victor's former team. Game 1 will go to San Antonio. We take game 2 and 3. They're going to win game 4. We take game 5. They take game 6. Another game 7. Man, how many game 7s have we had in this video? It's been absolutely crazy. We've had a lot of hopping games as well. It's been a fun one. And it looks like Victor O'Neal will get the best of his former team here to advance to the finals. Another matchup against the Hawks. Man, can we get somebody different? Game 1 of the series will go to the Hawks. We take game 2 and 3 and 4. Oh my gosh, the Hawks are just no match for Victor O'Neal. AJ DeBonsta wins finals MVP this time. Congrats to him. There's a chance that Victor could pass Mike in championships here. I mean, he's got 4 rings, and this team is showing no signs of slowing down. I mean, we might see a little bit of regression and stuff, but still, we just won 73 games. We can't, fall off crazy and miss the playoffs or anything next year. So I feel like we should be in the mix as contenders at least the next couple seasons. Maybe giving Victor O'Neal the chance to pass MJ in championships, but maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll have to see. This year it's Cam Boozer winning the MVP and the DPOY. Okay. Also, the team did fall off a bit, but I mean, we still won 59 games. We apparently have Scotty Barnes now from a trade. Victor has continued to do his thing. I wonder how we got Scotty though. Oh, we traded Jarace Walker. Interesting. Anyway, in round number 1, we'll be taking on the 8-seeded Jazz, and we lost. Bronny had to drop us off. Man, Bronny's been crazy in this sim. Not a great first round for Victor O'Neal. And when we traded for Scotty Barnes, were we thinking about the fact that bro's 37 years old? Oh no, if we lost last year, I don't know if we're gonna win this year with an old Scotty Barnes. Season is wrapped. Caleb Wilson MVP. Victor O'Neal DPOY. Okay, old man, you still got it, huh? And we were the 1 seed, 52 wins. Round 1, we'll be taking on the Grizz. We beat them in 6. Round 2, it'll be Denver. We sweep them. Conference finals, we got the Spurs. Uh-oh, we're running into some trouble here. And we lose in 6. Man, Wemby's former team, Victor O'Neal's former team has been giving this man some problem. He put up numbers all playoffs, though, so you can't blame the old man. San Antonio says, yeah, we don't need you. They go on to win a championship without our guy, Victor O'Neal. Also, let me know if you want to see more videos where I combine 2 players into one. Give me any suggestions you have in the comment section. I'd be happy to look at them, add them to my list of video ideas. Also, at this point, Victor O'Neal is 35, headed into year number 17. Let's see if the old man can add a few more chips to his resume before he retires. Victor O'Neal, MVP, 24, 15, and 7. He also wins DPOY, one of the better years we've seen from him in a minute. Unfortunately, the team's starting to regress. Only 46 wins on the year. Round 1, we will take down San Antonio. Round 2, we got the Pels, and we're out of here. It's been a rough couple years since we won the title. Wow, this game was insane. 10 points, which, it isn't good. But man, 21 rebounds, 11 assists. That's insane. I think he also had 6 blocks there. Great stuff from Victor O'Neal. He's been stuffing the stat sheet all video. And now we're about to head into another season. Victor O'Neal's still a 99 overall at 36 years old. Oh my gosh. So we're here in the middle of the season, right? We're playing great hoops, and I was just wondering, is Wemby thinking about retiring? Apparently he is. He says this will be his final season in the league. Bro's averaging 24, 14, and 7 and says, nah, I don't have any left in the tank. So I guess Victor O'Neal will not be playing 10 seasons in Los Angeles. It's only going to be 8, but I can't do anything about that. If he wants to retire, I'm just going to let him retire. But now we got to make the most of this final year. We're playing good regular season hoops. Hopefully we can finish out the video with a storybook ending, a nice little championship. 56 wins and an MVP in your final season. All right, Victor, also a DPOY. In round 1 of the playoffs, we'll be taking on the Los Angeles Clippers. We sweep them. Round 2, we got the T-Wolves, and we're headed to a Game 7. This could be Victor O'Neil's final game in the association. But I don't want it to be his final game. I want his final game to be the one where he's lifting up that championship trophy. And it looks like our run will continue here as Victor O'Neil has 35. He's motivated to get this done in his last year. Now we're taking on OKC. No more Chet, no more Shea on this team. Come on, Victor. You got this one. We're up 2-1 early. We're tied up at 2 apiece. We'll take game 5. They win game 6. Another game 7. It has been a dramatic final run for Victor O'Neil. We've got the lead in the 4th. It's close. Oh, this is coming down to the final few possessions. 1 minute and 12 seconds remaining. We are all tied up at 112 apiece. You know we got to jump in. All right, Victor. Let's get this done. It's now or never, man. Wait, is that Chet Holmgren? They got Chet coming off the bench. Anyway, Acuff Jr. going to swing it over to Ingram. Back to Acuff Jr. Acuff trying to make his way to the basket. He's getting clamped. He's going to swing it over to Ball. Ball fakes. He's going to the basket. Creates some space. Ugly little jumpers off. It's rebounded by Wembanyama. Now it goes to Gardner. Gardner up to Whitehead. Whitehead to the basket. Little floater is off. All right, Thunder have the ball here. About 40 seconds remaining. Of course, we need a stop. We do not want them to get the lead. That's a good look, but he misses. It's rebounded by Victor O'Neil. Man, get the ball to Vic. Get out the way. This is his team. I don't care how old he is. Powell will get the screen from O'Neil. Powell, step back. 3 off. O'Neil the rebound. Out to Gardner. Gardner over to Whitehead. Get the ball to O'Neil in the post. What are we doing? Pick and roll. Come on. Yep, there we go. There we go. O'Neil. Oh my goodness. He just yams one on bro. Oh my goodness. Come on, man. Victor O'Neil is just too nice. Now we got to get this stop, though. That bucket could be all for nothing. If they just go ahead and drain a 3, it'll go into Acuff Jr. Oh, what just happened there? There was a foul. It's an illegal screen from L. What? We'll just call bro the alphabet or something, man, because I can't read all that. AJ DeBonsta inbound in the basketball. Does that man have gray hair? Hold on, bro. Lefteris Diamantopoulos. Diamantopoulos? How many syllables are in that? Golly, bro. All right, anyway. Victor O'Neil at the line. First one's cash. Come on. We need both of these, Victor. Second one on net. He's got ice in his veins. Ball will go into Acuff Jr. Just don't let up a 3. I mean, even if we do, we should be okay. But, you know, it'd be nice if we didn't. Evans for 3. Yeah, it's too late regardless. Nice shot, buddy. We are headed to the NBA Finals. Final year. It's time for the storybook ending to Victor O'Neil's NBA career. 32, 13, and 6 from Victor O'Neil, man. I wish he wasn't retiring because clearly he's got a lot in the tank. But in the finals, we'll be taking on the Miami Heat. Ooh, a nice team for sure. Game 1 of the series goes to Miami. Uh-oh, they're up 2-0, 3-0. We finally get a win in Game 4. Okay, we take Game 5. 3-0 comeback in the finals. Final season 2. Oh, that would be legendary. Come on, Victor. Oh my gosh, we might actually do it. We're going 7. No way we do this. That would be legendary. Okay, he'd have the lead in the first, but it's close in the second for sure. It's still close in the third. Come on, Victor. We need a late run here. Nope, it's not happening. It's not happening. Victor O'Neil, 38, 14, and 6. He went down swinging in his final game. Fred Coleman wins Finals MVP as we lose here, and Victor O'Neil retires. He ended up with 4 chips, 9 MVPs, 3 Finals MVPs, 18 All-Star appearances, 17 All-NBA first team appearances, and 1 All-NBA second team appearance. He finished 10th all-time in scoring, 10th in field goals made, 3rd in rebounds, 2nd in blocks, 4th in steals, 7th in minutes. Also, arguably his most impressive accolade was his Defensive Player of the Year awards. He won 14 DPOYs. That's going to do it for the video. If you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.